Peace, friends. Um, so the message today is you exactly as you are, through your struggle, through your awkwardness, through your inability to show up fully, you are a part of the spiritual clan. You are a part of your clan and you belong. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, they all are holding you egregiously, okay? Egregiously. Not just kind of half assing, oh, we are half assing because you're so tired, you're so exhausted. We can only give you so much. You maybe have felt like that, where it's like, it's hard for me to be completely spiritually connected, or it's hard for me, like I've something about I've been focused before. There have been times when I've gone really, really deep, but I've kind of lost that part of myself now. All that work that you've done still stands. It stands with um the guides of your astrological clan, if that makes sense. If you know, you know. It stands with your ancestors. They know you. You know what I mean? They know you and they know that you care. They know that you know how to do the work. They understand work in a way that countries and people do not. You know what I'm saying? Like the real reality of what work looks like. And they're not so bothered with all of the bells and whistles of it looking like your office job. You know what I mean? And so, with the beauty of that, hallelujah, because really, honey, you know, it's okay to be tired. It's okay to be healing. It's okay to be a little bit worn down. You're still a part of the clan. And you may come across things that literally stamp that approval for you. So, like the approval that you've been needing, the support, the understanding that you have the support, that like you're doing it the right way. You're doing it the right way. You're doing it right. Whatever it is that you're working towards, you're doing it right. And I got confirmation of that today. Real confirmation that was just like shocking to me. And so I just really wanted to then deliver this message. I think it also has to do with the power of the birds. So air spirits, right, at 333. You may be an air sign, but birds, aviation, flight, higher communication, I just heard as well. Higher communication. So trust lazily even, but believe that it's true. And sometimes it's like we've put so much energy towards really like, really like our internal strength, so much of our internal strength towards our spirituality, or the way that our psychic abilities can exhaust us sometimes, and like or even just our genuine care for our spirit. that we put so much into that. I'm not going to let this break me down. I'm not going to let these commercials get to me. I'm not going to let this music get to me. I'm not going to let, and just like every day, just kind of like punching this brick wall of not being able to, not being able to fight or completely avoid all of the things that are a part of our lives, that they're not always positive. We are not always in the purest spiritual spaces that are nurturing our spirits, that are just what we would like it to be, and that's okay, and that it's like we may not be as negatively affected for some of us at this point in our journey as we were before as well, you know? So that's definitely the message. Everything that happened this morning is confirming that to me so wholeheartedly, guys, from like just everything from A to Z, I'm telling you. So this is true, like you have you have the aviator stamp, like you have it, and you're doing good. So take a breath. Something about also the air quality, you might want to get some eucalyptus to clear out the lungs, focus on the lungs. We just had the Cancer new moon. If we haven't had it yet, it's coming up. And so, the lungs and the chest is important. I've also been noticing that, again, putting in that hard, strenuous work is not necessary to see results or to feel better. When it comes to your yoga practice, getting some deep child poses is okay. You might not be sweating, you might not be like those, your abs might not be completely like cored down in the way that they might be like in Leo season, or like in a fire sign season where that feels more called for. It's really like Cancer and the moon, and kind of just like an intuitive internal time of, you know, cozying, warming up in a way, like warming to your cozy. So you see, I'm taking that, I'm taking that to heart for sure, and making sure that I do that. And I hope that you do too. So, yeah, that's the message. That is the message. You are a part of the clan. You are not removed. You are not disliked. You are not unlooked after. Okay? Like, your ancestors are looking after you. They are. They are. They really, really are. So that's my message. Pretty short and sweet. Take care of yourself, and I'm gonna talk to you later. All right, peace.